Hi friends, today we are going to learn about ethics, uses and abuses of machine learning. At the very first, we should know what is machine learning. A computer program is said to learn from experience E with respect to some class of task T and performance measure P if its performance on task T as measured by P improves with the experience E. Machine learning is an application of artificial intelligence that provides systems the ability to automatically learn and improve from experience without being explicitly programmed. The machine learning focuses on the development of computer programs that can access data and use it to learn for themselves. The process of learning begins with observation of data, such as examples, direct experience, or instruction, in order to look for patterns in data and make better decisions in the future based on examples that we provide. The primary aim is to allow the computers learn automatically without human interventions or assistance and adjust actions accordingly. This is a simple picture which depicts what is machine learning. Machine learning model can be used for different tasks. They are predictions, decision making and solving problems. Machine learning explores algorithms, learn from data and build models from the data. Next, we will be discussing the origin of machine learning and its growth over the years by providing the great support in business and research aspect. Machine learning is in part based on a model of brain-cell interaction. The model was created in 1949 by Donald Hebb in a book titled The Organization of Behavior. The book presents Hebb's theories on neuron excitement and communication between neurons. In 1952, Arthur Samuel, the American pioneer in the field of artificial intelligence and computer gaming, wrote the very first computer learning program. The program was actually the game of checkers. The IBM computer would first study which move lead to winning and then put them into its program. In 1957, first neural network for computer was invented by Frank Rosenblatt, which simulates the thought process of human brain. In 2016, this year was the year when Google's artificial intelligence algorithms managed to beat a professional player at the Chinese board game Go. Go is considered the world's most complex board game. The AlphaGo algorithm developed by Google won 5 out of 5 games in the competition, bringing AI to the front page. In 2020, OpenAI announced a groundbreaking natural language processing algorithm GPT-3, which has a remarkable ability to generate human-like text when given a prompt. Today, GPT-3 is considered the largest and most advanced language model in the world, using 175 billion parameters and Microsoft Azure's AI supercomputer for training. Next, we can learn about ethics of machine learning. Ethics is without a doubt one of the most important topics to emerge in machine learning and artificial intelligence over the last year. While the reason for these are complex, it nevertheless underlines that the area has reached technologically maturity. It is easy to dismiss the debate around machine learning and artificial intelligence as abstract and irrelevant to engineers and developers' immediate practical concerns. However, this is wrong. Ethics need to be seen as an important practical consideration for anyone using and building machine learning system. It is true that machine learning and artificial intelligence systems will be operating in ways where ethics is not really an issue, and that's fine. But by focusing on machine learning ethics and thinking carefully about the impact of your work, you will ultimately end up building better systems that are most robust and have better outcomes. Machine learning ethics and bias. The first step towards thinking seriously about ethics in machine learning is to think about bias. Once you are aware of how bias can creep into machine learning system and how that can have ethical implications, it becomes much easier to identify issues and make changes, or even better, stop them before they arise. Bias is not strictly an ethical issue. It could be a performance issue that affecting the effectiveness of your system. But in the conversation around AI and machine learning ethics is the most practical way of starting to think seriously about the issue. Types of machine learning and algorithmic bias. Although there are a range of different types of bias, the best place to begin is with two top level concepts. They are pre-existing and data set biases and technical and contextual biases. Pre-existing and dataset biases. Pre-existing biases are embedded in the data on which we choose to train algorithms. While it's true that just about every dataset will be biased in some way, the point here is that we need to be aware of the extent of the bias and the potential algorithmic consequences. Technical and contextual biases. Technical machine learning bias is about how an algorithm is programmed. It refers to the problems that arise when an algorithm is built to operate in a specific way. Essentially, it occurs when the programmed elements of an algorithm fail to properly account for the context in which it is being used. Next, uses of machine learning. They are predict the outcomes of elections, identify and filter spam messages fully. Next one is we can foresee criminal activity. Then automate traffic signals according to road conditions. Then produce financial estimates of storms and natural disasters. Next one is search engine. There are search engines available while searching to provide the best results to customers. There are many machine learning algorithms created for searching the particular user query, like for Google. Whatever the page is being opened by the users for a particular topic frequently, that will remain at the top of the page for a long time. Then we can create autopiloting planes and auto-driving cars. Next use is image recognition and voice recognition. The image recognition is one of the most common use of machine learning application. It can also be referred to as a digital image, and for these images the measurement describes the output of every pixel in an image. The face recognition is also one of the great features that have been developed by machine learning only. It helps to recognize the face and send the notification related to that to the people. Then voice recognition means machine learning also helps in developing the application for voice recognition. It also referred to as virtual personal assistant. It will help you to find the information when asked over the voice. After your question, that assistant will look out for the data or the information that has been asked by you and collect the required information to provide you with the best answer. There are many devices available in today's world of machine learning for voice recognition, that is Amazon Echo and Google Home is the smart speakers. Next use is predictions. It helps in building the applications that predict the price of cab or travel for a particular duration and congestion of traffic where can be found. While booking the cab, an app estimates the approximate price of the trip, that is done by the use of machine learning only. When do we use GPS service to check the route from source to destination? The app will show us the various ways to go and check the traffic on that moment for the lesser number of vehicles, and where the congestion of traffic is more, that is done or retrieved by the users of machine learning application. And then the last use is target advertising to a specific type of consumers. Then abuses of machine learning. The consequences of malicious attack on machine learning algorithm can also be deadly. Researchers have shown that by creating an adversarial attack that subtly distorts a street sign with carefully chosen graffiti, an attacker might cause an autonomous vehicle to misinterpret a stop sign, potentially resulting in a fatal crash. Even in the absence of ill intent, software bugs and human errors have already led to fatal accidents in autonomous vehicle technology from Uber and Tesla. With such examples in mind, it is the utmost importance and ethical concern that machine learning practitioners should worry about how their algorithms will be used and abused in the real world. Machine learning at this time emulates a relatively limited subset of the capabilities of the human brain. It offers little flexibility to extrapolate outside of strict parameters and knows no common sense. Without a lifetime of past experiences to build upon, computers are also limited in their ability to make simple inferences about logical next steps, and it completely misunderstands the context. Next, how machines learn. Regardless of whether the learner is a human or a machine, the basic learning process is similar. It can be divided into four interrelated components. They are data storage, abstraction, generalization, and evaluation. Data storage utilizes observation, memory, and recall to provide a factual basis for further reasoning. Next one is abstraction. Abstraction involves the translation of stored data into broader representation and concept. And third one is generalization. Uses abstracted data to create knowledge and inferences that drive action in new context. The last one is evaluation, which provides a feedback mechanism to measure the utility of learned knowledge and inform potential improvements. This is a picture which depicts the learning process. Then types of ML. There are four types of machine learning. They are supervised learning, unsupervised learning, semi-supervised learning, and reinforcement learning. Supervised learning algorithms are trained using labeled data. Supervised learning model takes direct feedback to check if it is predicting correct output or not. And supervised learning model predicts the output. Unsupervised learning algorithms are trained using unlabeled data. Unsupervised learning model does not take any feedback, and this model finds hidden patterns in data. Semi-supervised learning is an approach to machine learning that combines a small amount of labeled data with a large amount of unlabeled data during training. Semi-supervised learning falls between unsupervised learning and supervised learning. It is a special instance of weak supervision. And last one is reinforcement learning. Reinforcement learning is all about making decisions sequentially. In simple words, we can say that output depends on the state of the current input and the next input depends on the output of the previous input. In reinforcement learning, decision is independent. So, we give labels to sequences and dependent decisions. and thank you.